Howdy everybody! Welcome to Believe It or Not, with me, Inspiring Credulity. This week, I've been scouring the finest YouTube sources and biblical science research journals to bring you the definitive truth that everyone will want to believe. There was a scientific breakthrough this week with the discovery of a scientific paper confirming that idealism is true. The paper by Stapp et al. 2005, titled Row, Row, Row Your Boat, was published in prestigious journal Psychotic Letters. The authors investigated the best means by which to propel a craft down a stream. I don't want to spoil it for viewers, but they used the most advanced logic to conclude that life is but a dream. We've had another Jesus sighting in the Rockies. A group of campers were out testing their latest low-resolution campers when they spotted the Lord foraging through a garbage pail. They collected some hair samples and sent them to a real university, who informed them that the Jesus matter was most likely from a badger and also contained bovine fecal matter. Proof positive that this was the Lord then, since he can take any form and is omnipresent, even in badgers and shit. The centuries-old question of whether free will exists has been solved by a 14-year-old YouTuber from Hungary. He knows all about quantum mechanics and brains and everything because he's been on a weekend course on science, which is just the same as 2 master's degrees in neuroscience. Anyway, he says that if free will didn't exist, then it would not exist. So to believe that doesn't exist causes calcium ions in the brain to quantum collapse the quantum wave function, and therefore that's how free will works. Which also means that the Christian God is real, and you don't need to appreciate that fact unless you don't not believe in. We'll be back right after this message from our sponsors. Everybody, and welcome back to Believe It or Not with me, Inspiring Credulity. Opposite Day used to just be a joke, but did you know that it's a real fact about the world? In the olden days, objective things used to be things that existed independently of people's minds, and subjective things were things that were made up or depended on your point of view. Well, nowadays that's turned upside down. How else can you explain that morality and free will are objective, but reality isn't? See? And that's a fact that I heard from a guy at a strip bar my wife works in who went to a university. Believe it or not, fact of the day. Jesus can be inferred to have existed because otherwise, who did the disciples follow? See you next week!